Showtime bullet headers. In a previous video, I explained my opinion about Showtime cards in general, about eFootball 24. On 23, yeah, it wasn't worth it that much. But at least on this one, they are boosters, so it kind of stands out with these boosters. I still think if they were a pack of 100, would have been better value than 150, right? But still, like, there are a lot of Showtime cards are as good or even better than most epics. They're just not permanent B. And in that previous video on YouTube, I spoke about the best Showtime cards in the game. But is Bullet Header worth it? Well, but I'm gonna show you some clips. In particular, Spooky, who's rank 1 on PC. He's not using the bullet heading as a traditional crossing. You know, nothing fancy Beckham crossing and shit like that. A simple 1-2 L1 triangle. Like what? It's very simple. Really, it's freaking deadly. That's all I can tell you. 1-2 L1 triangle. You do that, you'll understand how effective this bullet header is. Unless they nerf it. Like you can see how basic this is. This is nothing advanced. You do a 1-2 pass, he's gonna make a run, you float it right here. Boom, done. It's that simple. You just need to have the right players with him. Like bullet header in the center, 2 SS on the side. So you can have that 1-2 option in a way. That's just an example, but I can show you guys, if you guys check out Discord and my Twitter, how many clips are there that I can show you. It is ridiculous. But is the pack worth it? Now listen, I don't like overhyping packs, right? The only pack I would 100% say go for it. If you don't have Hullet, go for it. Patrick Vieira, there are many cards are consistent. But look, they nerfed curling after Blitz was out. So technically Blitz being nerfed. I've spoke about Blitz a lot, right? They nerfed heading to sell us bullet heading. Like bro, with Hullet, with Liao, with many other strikers, headers still float. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be. Hullet is good. So I feel like when they nerf an ability, everybody's involved in it. Beyond that, I'm not going to be biased. Based on how eFootball is, Surloth is the best out of the three. Weghorst is being the best when it comes to the bullet heading. Cristiano, I think because of his speed and his stamina, it's still a good Cristiano card. You could compare it with the free one, you can compare it with a Showtime one. And obviously we have Surloth, who's a goal poacher, Ronaldo Fox in the box, and he's a target man. But I spent 4 hours testing these guys, right? 4 hours. Doing normal traditional crosses. Didn't stand out. Because listen, against good players, by the time you run on a flank with Beckham, pull that animation, the guy is playing 4-2-1-3 defense on fullback. He's going to have 7 players behind the ball. So the most consistent way to make that effective really is this with one particular formation. Like if you have a bullet header instead of Romaniga, right? And you have 2 passers here and a big guy behind him. And if those 2 guys on the side fails, you got box to box. It is a risky formation, but that will give you an idea. You can just go with a normal 4-2-1-3 meta, for instance, right? But that is my opinion on it. I can't tell you it's OP, go for it, because most likely they would nerf it. Like the way they do things, dude, it's a little bit unethical in a way. Like they nerf curling. We used to be able to score long range curlers, right? With Messi and Neymar. This is how much they nerfed the curl. And that impacted Blitz curlers. They're not as effective as the first week when they were released the first time. So are the bullet head ineffective? I'm telling you, for those of you guys on YouTube, at the end of this segment, you will see some clips of how these bullet heading is so effective in a way. By not doing a usual go wide, whack across. Simple 1-2-L1 triangle. You'll see that. And I'm going to leave that there. Next week, next Thursday, and the Thursday after it, I'm going to be testing these guys. And we'll see if they're nerfed or not. But for now, if you do the method that I'm going to show you at the end of the segment, if you use them like this, it's OP. And I get it. Look, there are certain people who doesn't like big clunky guys. You know, there are people on top 10 would say you it's not effective. There are people on top 10 will say you they are effective. Even the best top tier players, meta players, whatever you want to call them, they have their personal preference in a way. In terms of training, again, I posted how I train them on Discord. And it's a little bit of a personal preference. I don't think you need 101 jumping for Ronaldo. You don't. It's just for me, I went like this. If you want to see the progression point, literally being posted on Discord, I find it better like that collectively so you can find it. Sirlot, even though offensive awareness is 80, still a goal poacher. Solid. He's a super sub. Again, with him, I went extreme. You definitely don't need 100 jump and 100 heading. Just as an experiment, I went extreme. So that is my opinion about bullet heading for now. We'll play more and see and update you guys.